Hey everyone, welcome back. And welcome in if you're new. My name is Kay and today's swatch sesh actually features a new to the channel brand. We have Olive Ave, which they were kind enough to invite me to celebrate their 6th birthday by sending over their Celebrate collection. Now this collection is interesting because it actually features 4 fan favorite shades that you all voted to return. Now this is actually a 5-piece set. However, I only got 4 of the polishes due to their stock limitations. Still though, I was able to find some swatches and pictures of this missing polish just so that you guys have an idea, right, of what the polish looks like. So let's get into the sesh. Let's swatch them out. Let's check them out. Let's talk about it. And then I'll be back to share some of my thoughts.
Pisces. All right, put your party hat on. We're gonna kick off the celebration with Pisces, which is a simple creme polish in an eggplant purple color. Now, this is quite literally the first time my nails meet Olive Ave, and right off the bat, I am liking 2 things. One is the nicely shaped brush with a bit of a curve at the end and a perfect amount of bristles. 2 is the level of coverage I got. This polish turned out to be a 1-coater with my application style, and I see no wrong in that. Overall, this was a perfectly functioning creme formula, and I actually really like this dark purple tone. 6. Next up is 6, and we have a brown here. Channel OGs know how I feel about browns. However, I'm seeing a little twinkle dinkle, some sparklies and rainbows here and there coming from those holographic glitters. I'm also seeing the frosted appearance in this polish, which is that silvery glazy sheen that you can see within the champagne base, which tends to become a lot lighter when it catches the light. It's kind of like pearlescent in a way. But take a look at my end result where you can really get an idea of the amount of hollows we get in this formula. I think it's a nice amount. You can clearly see them popping, but I noticed that they drown in that very silvery sheen when it catches the light. Overall though, as a person who has no business with brown, I think this is one of the best ways to make a brown feel fun, in my opinion. Lunar. Now this one I am excited for. I had recently talked about how I'm getting into smoky purples, so Lunar is checking off all the boxes. Now this is the 2nd creme of the collection, and I am really liking this creme formula. I'm noticing that they level out really nicely, and overall Lunar went on perfectly in 1 coat, so I am giving it a big huge welcome to my little stash. These smoky purples feel so grounded while also giving a pop of color, so I don't know, they've just been my jam lately. Fairie. Moving on to Fairie, which the brand describes as a warm purple metallic, but if I were to break this down, I'd say it appears like there's a magenta base here with fuchsia shimmers, and it does like to expose you. This type of finish will absolutely put the streaks on display. It will not keep your secrets, so just be conscious of your application. Now that the end result is peeking through, I can see why Fairie was voted as a fan favorite, even though truly I'm not a big fan of this color or finish. Objectively though, I can still see how this color would appeal to a lot of people, and ultimately the formula applied perfectly. I do think it's a fun color that does fit into this celebratory theme. I was able to find a swatch of the missing polish Night Court on the Olive Ave website, where it's described as a sparkly gray metallic with a gemstone shimmer. I kind of wish I had it in person to really understand what that means, and also just to have swatched the polish for you all. Ultimately though, I am really happy to see yet another sparkly polish in this set, solely because I think the celebratory occasion kind of calls for this type of polish. And that was the sesh. So how cool is it to celebrate an anniversary like that, just letting your fans bring back their favorite? And I say this knowing that it probably can't be easily done all the time, but I do wish more brands did that, because at the end of the day, it is the fans, it is the people who keep coming back that help the business stay alive. So letting them be so involved at such an important time in the business is really cool. I really dig that. Also, remember that this was my very first time, like ever, using Olive Ave, and it felt natural to me. It felt like using some of the good old favorites in my stash. Those cremes went on in one coat, and I really like that brush. Like, I really liked the brush. And if you loved the collection, it is available right now. You can actually use my code K at checkout to get 10% off. Now, I believe they have a birthday sale going on right now that ends today. So just check the website. Check out the website just to make sure that you get the best possible discount. And if you go on there and you have money for just one polish, I would highly recommend, as probably you expected, Lunar. If you have money for 2 polishes, I would add in Pisces. And if you had money for 3, I would add in Night Court, which is the missing polish, but it did look really cool in those swatches. So that is gonna wrap up today's swatch stash. I think I swatched all the polishes here. I think my job is done. So thank you so much for tuning in today, for checking out this Celebrate collection with me. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching so much. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.